Okay, well, good evening and welcome to Northampton Rugby Club. Here we are, Steve Metcalfe. I'm honoured to be the chairman this year of the club, and we're just at our end of season ball after a tumultuous season with across all sections. Obviously the senior players got promoted to Yorkshire 2, so that was a totally new experience for us, and we then obviously had our ladies, which again started the early season with a little bit of restructuring and went on to blossom and attract new players and end up finishing off the season very, very well. And of course then our lifeblood and our future of the club with our juniors, who had their awards last week here in the club, but several of the parents are here supporting and attending the ball. And I just want to say, certainly from a season point of view, everybody looks at the first team, and rightly so. That is obviously the ultimate goal for any player, is to achieve the squad and ultimately the team of the first team. And so Yorkshire 2 was an unknown, and we went through to Christmas unbeaten, carried on our unbeaten run, which was, I have to be honest, was unexpected probably when we looked out at the competition. But then, obviously, the winter came in, some injuries happened, our squad wasn't as big as probably we needed, and the guys stepped in, and from our second team, which I'll come on to, the boys stepped up, and we held our own. But then our first loss came at Wath-on-Dearn, and then we lost at North Rib, and so we had a little bit of a spell over the poor weather, the poor conditions, and sadly a few injuries, where we started to slip down from the top of the table. But that said, one of the biggest things which was for me, and I'm going to mention it in the speech tonight, is our second team. The guys there, we've got a mixture of young guys who've come in, some really interesting talent to coach and nurture there. But what was happening is we, at the beginning of the season, had placed them into the higher league, which was a mistake, and I apologise, and we've corrected that, and now the guys have finished off the season with finally a win at Barnard Castle, and a lot more players coming back. So we're looking forward to some better games and better results next year, and more players coming in, as well as the young guys being developed. Ladies, as I mentioned earlier, two standout moments for me was right at the beginning of the season. A lady called Heather was asking before a match, just coach me, give me a bit of clue on tackling, and she went out there and absolutely nailed Harrogate, who we were playing away, and became one of the real stars of the team, together with Rocky and many others. And this took a lot of courage through Emily McCormack, the captain, and Natalie, the vice captain, to pull the team together, regroup, and go on with the coaches, Paul and Pete, the coaches. Excellent job, guys, and we're very, very proud of everything that's been achieved. We have a new shirt sponsor just come in, NYG, North Yorkshire Glass. They're going to be on the shirt sponsors for the new 1920 season, so really appreciate that from them. And I'm just literally about to go and do a speech. Johnny Frank, our club captain, is the host for this evening, and we're going to interact between the awards. And this is a special night. This is a night that, and I'm so pleased that there are a lot of players with their partners, with their girlfriends here, enjoying the hospitality that Paul and the staff are putting on for us tonight, as well as the caterers and obviously a superb marquee. So this is a culmination of a lot of work from a lot of people, not only on the training field and our coaches and our staff. I've got to mention our supporters. We have some of the best, loyal, travelling supporters you will find, not in just our league, in most leagues. We outnumber our opposition every time, and it is so humbling to see them come every week in, week out, supporting their sons, supporting their relations, supporting just rugby and Northallerton, and a massive, massive thank you to them, and we look forward to seeing, obviously, everybody there for next season. And I just want to finish literally on probably the highlight, and we were at Twickenham last week, and we came second, 29-27. A lot of people this week have been struggling, and it happens in sport. There is a winner and a loser, and sadly, second time visiting Twickenham, we lost so narrowly. That's probably what makes it even harder to accept. But we move on, guys. We had such a great game. We were held in high respect by the opposition, by the RFU, in the way that we handled our loss, in the humility we showed, in the sportsmanship we showed, and we can, as a chairman, I can be only so proud of not only the supporters, not only the players, the squad, but everybody involved in Northallerton. It was a hard finish, a hard defeat to take. I know some of the guys we've been talking through the week, some of them still aren't over it, and that's okay. But tonight is a night of celebration, it's a night of reflection, it's a night to move on and embrace and achieve and recognise everything that's been done with everybody in the club this season, and also look to the future. Look to the future of what we're going to achieve, the new people coming in, the new players. We've got our AGM on Wednesday night, so there's a huge amount to look forward to. I personally am very confident that whether it's this season coming or the following season, at some point we will climb to Yorkshire 1 and enjoy the Yorkshire 1 game. But I'm more excited seeing how the ladies develop, and the juniors, who were superstars at Twickenham, both in the tunnel, in the photograph. Those young individuals, both boys and girls, will grace our first team pitch in the future and hopefully grace the Twickenham turf in years to come. So thanks, guys. Special thank you for all your support, and we'll get back and see and enjoy the evening. Thank you very much.